Hello, and welcome to another one of my videos. Today, we're going to make Amish cinnamon bread. It's not really that hard to do. A few more ingredients, but I'm sure you can do it. So let's begin. First off, you're going to need a good mixing bowl. This is from my mixer. I don't really use my mixer that much, but I use the bowl quite often. First thing you're going to need is 1 cup of softened butter. That's not very soft. That's more like it. Okay, so we need to put this in our mixing bowl with the sugar and eggs. Get it all out of the container there. Let's set that off to the side here. Oh. Let's try this again. Oh, that's much better. Okay. So these are 2 mixed eggs. Just kind of mix them up with a fork. Let them pour in pretty good. And those are the eggs we grow here on our farm. I use the farm term kind of loosely because we live actually in city limits and it's not even half an acre. We've got quite a bit here. We've got chickens, quail, rabbits, goats, more rabbits, guinea pigs, dogs, and hedgehog. All right, now we also need 2 cups of sugar. Now it's up to you on how you want to actually kind of mix that together. I'm going to use a little hand mixer. Okay, so you just kind of want to blend this together. Or cream it. I'm not a big fan of creaming butter. I'm guilty of sometimes just melting the butter completely and then mixing it in. And I know that changes how it turns out, but okay, and done. Next, we need to add 2 cups of buttermilk. Now, if you don't have buttermilk, I didn't have buttermilk on hand. You can use vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and the rule is you add 1 tablespoon of vinegar per 1 cup of milk, and that'll kind of sour it and turn it into like a buttermilk. Okay, so let's move that off to the side. Let's pour the milk in. Next, you need to add the 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And remember, I'll put the recipe in the description. And last but not least, 4 cups of flour. This will make 2 loaves too. I'm going to do a double tonight, but I usually for this won't double the recipe. I still like to do it 1 at a time because if you double it, sometimes it can actually change the flavor, the way things are mixed together. So I'm making 4, 2 to keep and 2 to give away. So let's get this mixed. I always like to look at the bottom just to make sure there isn't flour stuck to it, a big lump or something. All right, now we need to get the pans, get them buttered, and ready to get this put in it. Okay, the pans are ready to go. Now, you want to take and put half of the batter into those two pans. So a quarter and a quarter. May not be easy to do sometimes. Sometimes you may get a little bit more. You'd rather have a little bit less for this part. Okay, now we want to put the cinnamon mixture in. It is 2/3 cup sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And then you just mix it pretty well. Alright, now you want to put about 3/4 of this mixture on top of both. I just like to kind of shake it out. You kind of have to keep mixing. Okay. Now you want to split this in half again. And put the remaining amount in to each. I'm going to use the knife because we're going to use this knife to swirl anyways. In case you couldn't tell, I'm not that good at putting half or whatnot in here. I figure when you swirl it, it all comes out in the wash anyways. Alright, let's push that off to the side. Let's kind of flatten this a little bit. Like I said, I'm not too picky on that. And so far, they've turned out great. Now put the rest of your cinnamon on top. Or cinnamon sugar mixture. And then just kind of swirl it around a little bit. Same thing with this one. Okay, the recipe says to bake these at 350 degrees for 45 to 50 minutes, or until your toothpick comes out clean. Last time I made these, it took a lot longer. So I think it just kind of depends on the type of flour you get, the time of year, pretty much everything. So set it for like 45, give it a check, and then kind of go 10-minute increments after that, and just keep an eye on it. So let's get these in the oven. And there you go, our 4 loaves of Amish cinnamon bread. What makes it Amish? I don't know. Probably just it sounds a lot better if it says Amish in it, because people think it's just going to be better. But looks pretty good. I had all 4 in, so it ended up taking about 1 hour and 25 minutes till it came out clean. Like I said, 2 to keep, 2 to share. Well, that's it for this video. I hope maybe you take this and make it for yourself. While you're at it, since it makes 2, make 1 for yourself and share it with somebody. Don't worry, we'll get through this. We're all in it together.